Hey, what's going on, Naruto gang? Welcome back. Today we're going to be getting into episode 2 of Naruto. Guys, episode 1 was great. I'm really excited about this series. It's going to be a fun one, I can tell. I'm hoping to start doing 2 episodes per video, so we'll probably be doing that, so doing double drops. I think it just makes sense, especially because it's a pretty long series as well. It's what I do for other shows that are a bit bigger, so probably after this one we'll start that, but you know, that's kind of the plan. So hopefully we can get a little bit more longer videos for y'all and kind of bunch them together, which will be fun. Let's recap the character ratings from last time. We gave MVP to Iruka, the mentor or sensei of Naruto, just for kind of his backstory, the baggage that he had around his parents being killed by the demon fox, and that ultimately ended up being Naruto. But he's able to still mentor Naruto and really protect him too in a lot of ways, and provide really good guidance to him in general. So I really enjoyed his character in the last episode. I think, you know, if Naruto's going to become a Hokage eventually, he needs to have a good sensei like this, right? For the best moment, we gave that to Naruto when he used the shadow clone jutsu from the scroll that he found, right? He learned that off the bat, and that's one that he struggled with too, but he was able to use that and overcome the antagonist in the last episode, which was really awesome. And then for the funniest moment, we gave that to Naruto as well. He got a double character rating last time. The funniest moment where he used the sexy jutsu. That shit was funny. If y'all are new here or you're not subscribed and you want to follow on for more Naruto or any other anime reactions, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. Helps out the channel a bunch. But either way, I'm excited to have y'all here for episode 2 of Naruto. Let's go ahead and get into this one. This intro just sounds like I'm like in the 90s or something, man. This makes me want to be a ninja too, just seeing that guy standing on the tree like that. So cool. They have cameras in this universe. Jeez. Oh. Oh god, I'm not gonna be able to pronounce that name, y'all. Fuck. Dude, Naruto's a little troll, if I know anything so far. Oh no, again, alright. No, it even works on the Hokage. His one weakness. Oh, yeah, he cares so much about it. Got Naruto's competition. Not much, apparently. Why are there so many hoodlums in this town? Damn. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, third Kage. Yeah, there you go. Ain't no nepotism around here. Kid deserved it. I don't trust this teacher. Seems a little shady to me. I wish I had my glasses on. Interesting. I wonder if they're gonna become like not like arch nemesis, but like rivals, kind of like in Pokemon when you always have like your rival like Gary or whatever.
今ので本日20回目の奇襲じゃったかな。
20th in one day, Jesus.
ナルトと一緒にいるとなると余計心配じゃな。
Yeah, two scoundrels together. His technique's definitely not quite to par with Naruto, that's for sure. Alright, it looks a little better.
バレバレだっつうの。よくぞ見破ったこれ。さすが噂通りの男。お前の子分になってやってもいいぞ。
I will allow you.
ほかげのじじいを倒したお色気の術というの。
Yo.
ただ言わずに頼む。親分。
He likes the sound of that.
術をうまく使いこなすにはチャトラをうまく操らなきゃダメなんだってばよ。
Chapter? Some kittles.
それを言うならチャクラだこれ。うるさい。できるに。そうだったんだこれ。アホでよかった。
Oh my gosh.
かチャクラ。
He's just like you, Naruto.
簡単に言うと術を使うときに使うエネルギーのことだこれ。つまり忍術っていうのはこのチャクラ。
Time. Okay, more background on the power system.
や経験で積み上げられる精神エネルギーの合わせて因を結んでこうやって発動させるんだこれ。
Okay, very interesting. I love power systems, man. That's all I want to know right now. I want more of this.
それじゃあ早速だが演劇。
God, dude, I love this old animation. It really makes me feel so like nostalgic and I don't know, just relaxed for some reason.
まずはあの姉ちゃんになれ。お安いご用だこれ。演劇。どうぞ似てるかこれ。
Oh no. Oh yeah, just as beautiful.
どこがよ。いい。
Yeah, literally offended.
怖い。なんで俺が殴られるんだってばよ。よっしゃ。次は本屋でフェロモンの研究だ。おっす、親分。
Oh my god. We got porno mags in the Naruto universe.
だって言ってんだろうが、ナルト。
これで最後だ。気合い入れていくってば。変形。
Yeesh. It looks like a grown baby doll or something.
なんで俺ばっか。
So you're a bad influence, Naruto. Bad influence.
ほかげの孫だから気にすんなって。え、お色気の術の下ごしらえはこれで整った。おっす、親分変形。
Oh, no.
ダメってば。でもスレンダーに。
More slender.
止め、お孫様に一体何をするつもりだ。
Yeah, the teacher's not going to be happy about this.
私は未来の火影候補を何人も育ててきたエリート教
This
師。
guy's ego is kind of big, bro.
とにつく虫は
Yeah, I don't like him.
必ず排除する。
ところで、なんでお前ってばそんなにほかげのじいちゃんに食ってかかんだ？
Yeah,
この
some
浜
high
って
expectations for
名前
him.
じいちゃんがつけてくれたんだ。この里にあやかってこれだけ里で聞き慣れた名前なのに誰一人その名前で呼んでくんない。みんな俺を見るときや俺を呼ぶときただほかげの孫として見る。
Yeah, that's kind of shitty, dude.
俺自身を認めてくんない。
Standing in the shadow of his grandfather.
今すぐにでもほかげの名前が欲しいんだ。ああか、お前みたいなやつ誰が認めるか。ガキが語るほど簡単な名前じゃねえんだよ。何？ほかげほかげってそんなにほかげの名前が欲しければこの世ぶっ倒してからにしよう。
三代目探しましたよ。
なんか
忍者登録書ナルトのやつちゃんと提出しました。
うん。
一発の忍者になって里のみんなに自分のことを認めさせてやるってもう浮かれっぱなしで。
ナルトの夢はなかなか厳しいかもしれんの。ナルトに九尾の狐が封印されていることを知っておるのは12年前のあの化け物と戦った大人たちだけじゃ。このことを口外無用とし、掟を破った者には厳しい罰を与えてきた。
Some harsh censorship.
四代目は里の者たちにナルトを英雄として見て欲しかった。そう願って封印し死んだ。
Interesting.
へその緒を切ったばかりの赤子のへそにキュの入れ物になってくれたのじゃよ。里の大人たちはそういう目ではなく、ナルトのことを九尾の狐という。
Yeah, that's kind of was like, kind of the question I had last episode was, was Naruto actually the spirit, or did they seal it in him? It sounds like more like they just sealed the spirit of the demon fox inside of him.
人間が他人を嫌い、その存在を認めないとき、その存在を見る目は恐ろしいほど冷たい。
Yeah, they don't even need to say it.
化け狐め。
またあの目だ。どいつもこいつも。
Yeah, showing us what they just had some exposition about.
俺はジジイ倒して火影の名前もらうんだ。今すぐ。
影様とは仁義礼智忠信1000以上の術を使いこなせて初め。
Hey.
なんというお元気になっちゃった。私は紳士です。それを
超低俗な術には決してかかりませんぞ。
I'm a gentleman.
の名をもらう一番の近道なんです。
Hey, there ain't no shortcuts, man. Never.
真の術。
Dude, the shadow clone Jutsu is so cool.
くだらない。こう見えても私はエリート教師。
God, I hate this guy. The Hokage's always watching. Oh, is that all gonna be sexy? Alright, gentlemen, let's see you handle this many sexy babes. Yeah, bye bye. So ridiculous, dude.
またくだらん術を作りおって、わしなんかもろ引っかかるぞ。
Oh my god, that's so ridiculous.
またメガネ教師すら倒せなかったこれ。俺は早くみんなに認められる名前が欲しいのに。そう簡単にいくか。里の誰もが認める最高の忍者火影って名前を奪うってんだからよ。いろいろ嫌なことだらけでいろいろ迷うことばっかだろうし、俺のこと認めてくれる人が一人できたけど、
Yeah.
それだけでもすっげえ大変だったんだぞ。みんながみんな認めてくれる火影ってすげえ名前語るのによ。絶対近道なんかねえってことはよ。
Yep.
偉そうに説教なんかしちゃってさ、これもう古文なんかやめた。
He's gonna be his rival instead.
これからは
Yeah, let's go. Dude, it's just like fucking Pokemon. I love it.
なあ、いつか火影の名をかけてお前とは勝負してやんや。それまで楽しみにしとけよな、このハマる。
My boy. Oh, he saluted. That's cute.
本当の忍者への道はまだまだこれからじゃ。
All right. All right, y'all. That was episode 2 of Naruto. Very different episode than the first one. Much more centered around, the struggle of characters' identities and their, where their goals come from. Also, an episode centered around the power of sexy jutsu. This episode was pretty funny. But I really liked, apologies if I pronounced this incorrectly, Konohamaru. I really liked his character in this episode. I'm going to just call him Kano because it's easier, but hopefully I'll learn how to pronounce it eventually. But I really liked his character though. He has a lot of similarities to Naruto, both in their aspirations and somewhat of the way that people view them, or the way that people misview them, I guess. but in a very different way too, right? Because Naruto is seen in a lot of negative light, right? People associate him with the nine-tailed fox, and so some people even view him that he's actually the nine-tailed fox, right? So people kind of look down on him, and that's a misrepresentation of really who Naruto is, who's a individual human who has his own goals and his own moral values and whatnot, right? Whereas Kano, it's kind of the opposite. He's, people view him very highly because he's the grandson, I think they said, of the third Hokage. So they kind of view him, with those, rose-tinted glasses, right? Where they have very high expectations for him. He's kind of already had it made or defined for him of what he should be doing, right? And there's an identity that they're giving him that really isn't him. They don't really see him for him. So there's lots of similarities, and I feel like that's kind of the main theme of this, is that people often can misview you based off of where you come from, right? And then don't really see you for who you really are. And I think that's it's something that I think people struggle with a lot in real life. Growing up, people don't necessarily know who they are. It's part of growing up, is kind of figuring out who you are, but it's a lot harder when your peers or your parents, your teachers, etc., kind of force an identity on you or influence you in certain ways, right? Like in this case, like if you apply Kano's character's plight with to real life, I view that as somebody who either has really talented parents, like let's say like a superstar athlete, right? And the expectation kind of automatically is that their kid will become the next great athlete, right? They put a lot of pressure just by who they are, who they're associated with. Also, I think in a more of an applicable way for a lot of people is if you grow up and you're a gifted and talented kid, right? Like you kind of are smart and you can get really good grades and do well in school, but that doesn't really translate to developing a really strong identity for yourself, because when that happens, your parents or your teachers will put a lot of high expectations on you, and then eventually when you struggle to meet those, you kind of struggle with your identity as well, right? So I think it can be a really insidious thing to force high expectations on people, or the opposite, kind of undercut them, like Naruto not believing him at all. So a lot of this is about finding people who can accept you for who you are, which is what Naruto teaches Kano, is like, hey, like if you're going to become the Hokage, it's not just about being strong, it's about earning the trust and acceptance of everybody around you, of this town. And Naruto's not there, neither is Kano, but Naruto has found one person to accept him, Iruka, his teacher, right? And he now sees that his teacher's faith in him is going to help him become stronger and gain the trust of more people. And Kano needs to do the same thing, right? Find his identity, his true identity, and not just associate himself with being the grandson of the third Hokage. He needs to focus on what Kano is. One thing that I am a little confused about, and if y'all, without spoiling anything too much, I'm a little confused on the numbering of the Hokages. Like Konohamaru's they said that he was the grandson of the third Hokage, which I believe is the one that I guess is the current one, right? Like I'm pretty sure they put up the silhouette of the kind of the older guy, right? The one with the hat and everything, and the one that's viewing them all in the crystal ball, the current Hokage, I guess I could say. But then they said the fourth Hokage is the one that defeated the demon fox, right? The nine-tailed demon fox, and sealed the spirit in Naruto. So I'm a little confused. Does it go down in numbers? Is the fourth Hokage, was he the younger Hokage, and then when he died, the grandfather inherited it? Like he used to be the Hokage and he re-inherited it or something? I don't know. I'm a little confused on the numbers, so help me out if it doesn't spoil too much, of course. Also really liked that we got some more exposition about the power system, right? I guess it's all centered around chakra. Chakra is kind of the energy, that plus your actual physical energy and all your cells, all your mitochondria, got to have the powerhouse of the cell, and then like your spiritual energy, right? Kind of like your focus and discipline, I'd assume, from all your training and your experience in combat. So all of that gives you your energy to use Jutsu to I guess use different techniques, right? Which is really cool. I'm curious on like how they measure chakra. Is it going to be that nuance, or is it kind of just a way of explaining how it happens? But I said in the reaction, but power systems always get me really intrigued in shows, so it'll be really cool to see it get developed and get it contrasted between different characters who are stronger or weaker than others. I'm excited to see that. All right, let's go ahead and get into character ratings around episode 2. For MVP, I'm gonna give this to Naruto. I think he did a really good job with seeing Kano for who he is, right? He didn't just change his actions or his perceptions of him just because he found out that he was the grandson of the third Hokage. I think that one in that in itself is a really great thing, but you see how it affects Kano, right? He takes him under his wing, he teaches him, he challenges him, all these different things, but you can see that it's out of kind of like mutual respect versus it being a an unhealthy thing, kind of like Kano's master is doing, where he's like trying to teach him how to get shortcuts to become the Hokage and all these things, where Naruto's like, it's not an easy thing, you're gonna have to really grind and gain acceptance of people to get there. So I think Naruto was a good mentor in this episode, and really helped develop Kano's character and what his aspirations should be, or how he should go about gaining his aspiration. For the best moment, I'm also going to give that to Naruto. Kind of around the same thing. I think, his whole dialogue with Kano about there being no shortcuts and talking about the acceptance of people being important for being a Hokage. I think that's kind of what solidified and changed Kano's perspective on this whole aspiration that he has to be the Hokage. So kind of pairing those two together, it's very similar, but I think that's the kind of the most powerful theme of this episode. And then for the funniest moment, I'll give it to Kano when he uses the sexy jutsu on his master, and his master's like, oh, it's not gonna work, I'm a gentleman. Of course, he goes downhill once Naruto uses it with all of the clones. Too many babes to handle. But yeah, I'll give it to Kano just because he worked real hard on that as well. He almost perfected it by that point. All right, y'all, I think that'll do it for this reaction review. Let me know what y'all thought about this one in the comments down below. Let me know how to pronounce all these damn names. I need help, guys. But yeah, I hope y'all have a really good rest of your day and a really good rest of your week, and I'll catch y'all for the next Naruto episode. Peace.